Flyweight.
There is a super champion.
I know.
That's so stupid.
Junior.
At junior flyweight, Giovanni doesn't. It doesn't
they?
get much better than what he.
Are they
is,
like
though.
toddlers at junior flyweight? Or?
It's diaper size. It's all about
They
diaper
got to
size.
be like 60 pounds.
Saturday night, Torreon, Mexico, bantamweight action. Nehomar Cermeño wins a 12-round split decision over Christian Mijares. Wins a vacant interim bantamweight championship of the world.
Vacant interim.
I just said vacant interim a little bit ago. Why am I shocking you at this point? Cermeño, still undefeated, 17-0 with 10 knockouts. Mijares moves on down to 36-5. This was not the Mijares that fought Vic Darchinyan a bit back.
Yeah, well, I think Vic took a little bit out of him. So
Vic takes a lot.
Little bit, yeah.
Vic takes a little bit out of a lot of people. Everybody he's fought, he's taken a little bit out of.
Very, very much so. You are dead on.
And I think that's why he had some trouble here. It's hard to, turn around from being knocked out. So,
Well, he left his heart there in the ring, that's for sure. Mijares even won one of the judges' scorecards, 117 to 111. One judge liked him so much, he had him 6 points ahead. The other two had it 116, 112, and 115, 113, both for Cermeño, the new champion.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see it. See him lose so easily or so lopsided. Actually, I don't understand how one card has it 6 points ahead, but
I do. Judges don't know what the hell they're doing.
they get their guys confused. They don't know which one's which.
What's Bert Sugar say?
Sure.
Trip over their seeing eye dogs.
Trip over their seeing eye dog. Saturday night, Cincinnati, real quick. Deontay Wilder, the U.S. Olympic bronze medalist, the only Olympic medals that we got in 08. Got a TKO victory in the first round over Richard Green. Wilder is still undefeated, 3-0 with 3 knockouts. So you like to see that. We'll see how we can translate that. There really isn't much more to say with that. He was supposed to knock this gentleman out. Saturday night in Saransk, Mordovia, wherever the hell Mordovia is. Heavyweight action, Oleg Maskayev, TKO victory in the first round over automatic updating. I'm sorry. Oleg Maskayev, TKO victory in the first round over Richard Boruff. Maskayev, 36-6.
We've actually called a Rich Boruff fight.
Oh,
he
really?
Fought down in
Where was
Lafayette.
Did he really? Awesome. How are we looking, Timmy?
He definitely looked like he should have been knocked out in the first round.
Awesome that he got a chance up against Oleg Maskayev. Awesome. Obviously, former champion. He's still laying claim to one of the belts. Maskayev had one of the belts, and I'm not even going to start with the heavyweight belt situation.
The only thing that's nice is there's going to be one up on now it's ESPN Classic. It was on ESPN. It's got switched over to ESPN Classic this weekend. It's nice to see that they get the title fight on ESPN networks.
Yeah, I always call HBO relatively free HBO. When it's ESPN, it's absolutely free.
Yeah, but you guys haven't brought up this point yet. By them moving to ESPN Classic, that makes you get a premier package on most cable networks in order to get ESPN Classic.
There you go. You have to have a digital package or above, so it's not relatively free.
It does make you go up one package to do that. So, just thought I'd bring that up.
Yeah, that does suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they went from ESPN2, which is absolutely free.
Not the point I was going to make, but you're right. It did. It's considered an upgrade, and now you have to spend more money now in order to watch it. I was just going to bring up that Tim destroyed his desk right there, and is pawning off one of our listeners' thoughts as his own.
Tim, are you calling
Beyond
me a
that,
liar?
That was not. That was my own thoughts.
You are full of
Nobody
garbage.
has made that yet.
Are you calling Tim a liar?
Oh yeah.
A liar?
Oh yeah.
Where's my battery at?
We are not inviting him next week. I don't know why you bothered leaning. You covered the whole camera. You were so stealthy, Mr. Ninja.
Hey, I think
Is
I'm
the
a beer
beach
bitch.
that way?
He took his lessons from Tim the Ninja over there.
Friday night, Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Tim
Super middleweight. Lucien Butte, TKO victory in the fourth round over Fulgencio Zuniga. He retains his super middleweight championship of the world. Still undefeated is Butte, 24-0 with 19 knockouts. Zuniga, 22-4-1 with 19 knockouts as well.
Yeah, I mean, Butte, you would expect this out of him. He's a rising star. Everybody thinks he's the thing at super middle right now.
I think Andrade knocked him out. at the end of their last fight. 5 left?
Yep.
But
put that on the air.
I'm waiting for him to get against Kirkland. I mean, Kirkland looked great in his last fight.
Kirkland whoops some tail. Ooh. Yeah, Butte needs to do what he's going to do in the first 6 rounds. If he's forced to stretch, it was just proven by Librado Andrade just a few months ago. He can get caught. Butte can get caught. Even if he's in front of all his buddies in Montreal, he can get caught. It happens to the best of us. But interesting that he took on someone as dangerous as Zuniga and handled him the way that he did. So mad props out to him.
But he handled most of it early, didn't he? I mean, that's who he is. He's just one of those guys that...
No, that's his job. Most definitely. Butte's only 29 too, so he's in his prime right now.
Yeah, he's getting to the end of his prime though. So.
Well, true. Yeah.
You figure most athletes.
26, 27, right around 30. You're like, okay, what have I done?
Yeah.
Well, he needs more belts. He needs more belts, and he needs to be popular not just in Canada. So you're right about that.
Montreal.
Absolutely. Friday night, Kissimmee, Florida. Wilfredo Vasquez scores a 12-round unanimous over Jose Barranza. And that one doesn't matter. And, Oscar Larios. That definitely matters. Thursday in Tokyo. Featherweight action, Takahiro Ao. A-O-H. How would you say that? A-O-H. Ao. Over Oscar Larios. He wins the featherweight championship of the world. 119 to 107, 118 to 109, and 116 to 111. 17 1-1 with 8 knockouts. Larios moves on down to 63-7, 39 knockouts.
Yeah, so. Oscar Larios is kind of known for, those fights that he lost against the elite fighters.
He's becoming a opponent, and that is very unfortunate because he is.
I mean, he still has a great record, but he's mainly known for like losing to Ricky Hatton and things like that.
True. He's being known more as an opponent than he ever was before. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take another break, and we'll be back very shortly with our friend Pete the Heat Perry. He's going to be talking. He's going to be talking about Danny Little Red Lopez and why he believes that Danny Lopez belongs in the International Boxing Hall of Fame of Canastota, New York, of which we are very good friends with. So this is our plea on behalf of Pete the Heat Perry as to why Danny Little Red Lopez belongs in. We're going to take a real short break, and we'll be right back with Pete the Heat Perry right here on Bolo Punch Boxing Hour, brought to you by George Rogie Insurance, www.bolopunchboxinghour.com, streaming to you live as always on Ustream.tv.
Hey guys, it's Chris. I got to tell you something.